Good morning, Year 3s and 4s. It is the 5th of May and it is a Tuesday, and we are doing our first topic lesson of this week. So, in history, I am learning to understand the beliefs about life after death. So, in ancient Egypt, the ritual of someone being put to rest after dying was different than how we do it now. The dead used to be mummified. Mummy is a dead human or an animal whose skin and organs have been preserved by the exposure to chemicals, extreme cold and low humidity or lack of air, so that the body does not decay as quickly and is kept in a cool, dry place. Okay, so let's just double check we understand what those key words are. So we have decay, and decay means to rot or decompose. Okay, so when things die, their body starts to rot and decay, and that's what preserving tries to stop. So to preserve something means to maintain its original state. Okay, so if you preserve fruit, it means that it doesn't go off so quickly. If you preserve yourself when you're a mummy, it means that your skin and your body kind of keeps the same shape. Okay, so we're going to go through step by step of how they used to prepare the mummy ready for the afterlife. So number one, the body is washed so the human is all clean for their journey to the afterlife. You don't want to send your relatives off to the afterlife all dirty. Number two, next they pulled out the brain with a hook through the nose. So this is the bit of the gooey part. They put a hook up the nose and they swivel it round and then pull out bits of the brain. They then fill the head space with sawdust so the head will keep its shape through over the years. They take out certain organs, such as the liver, the lungs, the intestines, and the stomach, and put them in special canopic jars. Now, these jars are really special because it is believed that they would have been taken to the afterlife with the people. They then cover the body in salt for 40 days, so that's just over a month. And the salt dries the body of all its moisture, so it won't rot or decay as quickly. Okay, so again, it's all about keeping the body nice and preserved. They then pack the body with straw, like they did with the head, so again, the body gets to keep its shape. Then they wrap the body in linen, bandages, and they add the Book of the Dead. Now, the Book of the Dead was believed that it would help the people find their way to the afterlife. They are then put in their final resting place, a sarcophagus, which is kind of their coffin, and they were moved to a pyramid, which was where they would finally be at rest. Okay, so your first task today is to make notes of the process, which I've just said. It's also in your learning pack. And then your main task is to try and mummify a fruit. Okay, so you might want to think about how you would do that. What procedures do you need to follow? Maybe you can make a little Book of the Dead so the fruit can find its way to the afterlife. You're going to need some equipment, maybe some scissors, some tissue paper, and some salt, maybe, if you want to follow it properly. And then do your brain bubble, which is, what is the Book of the Dead and why was it used in mummification? So why did they put a Book of the Dead with the mummy? Okay, so that's your task today. And if you have any questions, don't remember you can email me. Don't be afraid to send me a message at all. Okay, see you next lesson.